We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Cool. Thank you, Matt. And thank you for inviting me to your land here in Vilcabamba, Ecuador, and having this interview with you.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Great. You're on a raw food journey now for how long?
I've been on a raw food journey for 13 years now.
Wow. And what made you become raw?
Well, I didn't have any health challenges like most people do when they decide to embark on this type of lifestyle. I just read a book, and it pretty much taught me that a raw food diet existed, because I didn't even know it existed at the time. And pretty much, I read that book in one night, and I went 100% raw the next day.
And what were the major changes that you experienced?
What kind of changes did I experience? There's a lot of changes. I mean, there's physical, spiritual, mental, psychological,
Like if you would pick one of each?
Okay.
Physical change.
I became
example.
skinny.
Okay.
Wasn't expecting that. You know, most people see you for the first time and they're just like, and they haven't seen you in a while. They're like, whoa, what happened to you? You know, because you have like a chiseled jaw or whatever now, and like, you know, you look more like a model than, you know, the mass majority of the population. And then also spiritual. I mean, that's just profound. Lots of different things have happened to me. And, you know, I've just been growing ever since, psychological and mental, yeah.
Spiritual, what are those? That's mainly the most interesting part, because if you consider that food is not only the physical nutrition we take into our bodies, like the breakfast or lunch, but food is anything we surround ourselves by, like a tragedy as a DVD movie or a love story. It creates a different energy, right? So in the same sense, maybe the food we take in influences us, the way we live our lives. What have you experienced in that sense?
In what sense?
Like when you take in different food, do you experience yourself in a different way?
Yeah, it's not necessarily the food I take in, I believe, that has changed my spiritual lifestyle. It's pretty much the leaving out of obstructive foods and also cleaning the body, cleansing all the junk out. And when you become cleaner, this is when your body becomes more in tune and receptive to that spiritual energy. And before I went 100% raw, I didn't really know much of its existence at all. Since I've gone raw, I started cleansing the colon, getting all that junk out of me. This body, this vehicle, has been bringing in so much energy. I feel it physically that I've never experienced before in my life. And as the years go by and I eat less and less, the stronger this becomes. It's quite amazing.
The way you connect with nature, with
Well,
yourself.
not necessarily. I mean, I guess everything's nature. Myself, yeah, of course. You just grow because you're just more connected now. The more meditative you are and more present you are, I have found that the more connected I am. So if I'm doing things that are not ideal and I'm not in a growing process, then I'm not going to be experiencing this because I'm going to be out of my meditative state, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And you're currently growing also food in your garden here in Vilcabamba, Ecuador, in a huge land.
Sure.
Yeah, how has that transformed your way of maybe perceiving food, yourself?
Yeah.
Any remarkable experience?
Yeah, I mean, we have an amazing... I mean, I've been eating a lot of the wild edibles. There's lots of greens going around. I haven't really been even eating much of the stuff we've been cultivating. I've just been eating, like, the purslane,
Wow,
the
all the
dandelion.
wild stuff.
Yeah, all the wild stuff. And I just pretty much blend that with fruit, and that's a meal right there, yeah. So it's quite amazing. You know, we're pretty much, like, I'd say 50% all our food comes from our land. Now,
Wow.
The fruit is another story. We planted fruit trees, but that takes a while for it to.
For it to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like little steps people can make in their daily lives to to make better choices would be what you just said, right? Like taking in more and more green stuff, leaving all the junk out, or what you say? What would you suggest?
Yeah, absolutely. Leaving all the junk out is the main thing. Cleaning up your system. And the way to do that is to eliminate the processed foods, and to expedite the process exponentially, you cleanse the colon to remove the junk from all the years of poor eating and all the toxins in the air and stuff like that. And then one day you'll take to the next level and come to Vilcabamba, Ecuador, and experience pristine air. That's a whole nother level.
Yeah, like in the next Raw Food Festival we're gonna be having here, it seems. Yeah, colon cleansing is important for you. Why is detoxing so important for you? What do you experience before and after?
So why is cleansing the colon or detox important?
Both.
Okay, well, detox is unavoidable for anyone. Even if you're eating a standard American diet, every single night your body goes through dialysis and you cleanse, but then we continue to add more and more and it just becomes ridiculous. Your body is silenced, but every night you cleanse, and then some people drink coffee the next morning to boost them up from all the toxins that have been cleansed over the night. But everybody's always detoxing. So when you improve your diet in any way whatsoever, you go through a big detoxification process. And the more you leave out of your diet, the more you improve your diet, the more you're going to cleanse and detoxify. And this is an ongoing thing. It's never ending. Especially the more you leave out, the cleaner you become, such as a raw food diet, the more rapid this is going to happen, this cleansing. Now, the reason why colon hydrotherapy is so important is because if you improve your diet and you don't keep up, if you're cleansing more than if you're not keeping up with the waste that's entering your bloodstream and you can't keep up with it and you're just throwing more and more in, you might not be healthy. You might be getting worse. If you're keeping up with all the detox, you're exercising, it's coming out, your bowels are moving all the time. I mean, that's one thing, but it's unlikely. That's why most raw foodists don't succeed. When you have lots of toxins in your bloodstream, not only does it affect your health, not only will it age you more, but you're going to have cravings, you're not going to be happy, and you're not going to want to do this type of lifestyle. And this is why people don't succeed on the raw food diet. And when you cleanse the colon, this is like the secret ingredient that enables you to take your diet to the next level. And this enables you it just pulls it right out. The colon hydrotherapy is a huge aspect. Becoming clean is a huge aspect, even more than what you eat. Becoming clean is so important in receiving that vibration, the energy that I'm feeling right now, right here, everywhere. It's from being so clean. And the more clean you are, the more you're going to feel this.
And that has become more intense, I imagine. During the certain years you are on the raw food diet,
the cleaner you become, the more intense that energy is. Now, the reason why I said being clean is the important thing, and not necessarily what you eat. However, what you eat.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.